than men, and in Chicago specifically, more Black women than any other racial group. Tonight, we're examining that in our continuing series, Investigating Injustice.
CBS 2 investigator Dorothy Tucker takes a deep dive into the numbers and the reasons why Black women may be targeted more often by those they love.
I was with this individual for about 3 years. He was literally a girl's dream. Anything you would want in a man.
So you can't talk me. You can hear the video, but you can't hear me talking. Huh? Now I'm good. I'm cool now. Hey, the water sis, appreciate you. Shalom, Lord Christ. We back. What I was saying was, man, it's terrible. And the Lord talks about a contentious woman, somebody strifing and being evil and vindictive, and somebody you got that's always bitching and complaining. You got to fight with every time you say something to her. It's like pulling teeth. This is something that happens in our community, right? And it all starts from the white man who's the devil the Bible speaks of. I'm just keeping it real with you. The oppressors is where this spirit comes from. The spirit of evilness that is happening right now comes from our oppressors. All right. You want to know why you're the way you are, Black woman, why you can't change? Because you grew up in a society where you were bred to be this bitch that everybody calls you every day, everywhere you go, and every record that is played, every television show that is played. You're a bitch. You're a big, black, fat, a woman who's mean and angry and beats her kids in every TV show, or you're beating your kids, molesting your kids, you're a crackhead, you're a prostitute. On every music video, you're naked, you're provocative. You've been trained to be a nasty, disgusting human being. But in the Israelite school, universal practical knowledge, we're going to raise up women to be princesses. They're going to have clothes on. They're going to have their heads covered. They're going to say, Khan the one Khan. They're not going to talk back to their husbands. They're not going to raise their voice at their husbands. They're not going to push or mush or muff their husbands. They're not going to do those type of things. And the bitches who do, we're going to get rid of them. Go ahead and let's play that video. Let me show you what your government has created with a Joe Biden and a Donald Trump and a Kamala Harris. And let me show you what they create in America.
I would argue that if an older woman had told this younger lady or any younger lady that this is how boys.
That's the lady in the green. The one who's in jail. Play that one. It's a black woman who's they doing, the sister is in jail and they talking about what she just committed a crime. I don't know about no guy, but I know there's a sister that's the reporter, and then there's a white woman and might be a dude in there. I don't know. I ain't never seen no dude. She in a yellow jumpsuit though. As soon as you turn it on, orange jumpsuit, she in jail. Here, let me show you. Hold on 1 second. Salami. Go back. Right there. That's the one. No sweat, Hebrew. Let's get it. We're going to get it together. That's what we're here for. Let's get it.
In the head, killing him and walking away. Now, prosecutors say the crime was caught on camera. Today, the 24-year-old woman charged appeared in court for the first time. But as our Stephanie Quirk is here to explain, this is not her first run-in with the law.
Yeah, Bria, 24-year-old Demarius Wade is charged with second-degree reckless homicide. And investigators say this all happened because Wade intervened on a different fight between a couple with a history of domestic violence.
This was the scene near 8th and Orchard early morning on July 19th. Officers investigating the beating death of a 44-year-old man on the city's south side.
It's extremely violent. It caused the death of an individual.
But prosecutors say it all happened when the suspect intervened in a different fight.
We acknowledge the severity of the crime and the way the state characterized it as an intervention.
On that morning in July, investigators say 24-year-old Demarius Wade spotted a man become violent during an argument in an alley. The man's on and off girlfriend told police he pushed her down, hit and dragged her while she screamed at him to stop. That's when Wade jumped in and began to fight the man, telling the woman she was protecting her.
This video recovered that Miss Wade was seen striking the victim in this case 22 times in the head.
22
The complaint
times.
says Wade beat the man until his face turned blue. He died at the scene.
Cause of death was found to be blunt force trauma.
Wade is charged with second-degree reckless homicide. While it's her first time being accused of killing someone, court officials say it's not her first run-in with the law.
2016,
Not a first
another
time.
burglary. In 2016, criminal damage to property. And then in 2015, first-degree sexual assault with a child under the age of 13.
In the courtroom Saturday, a commissioner set Wade's bail at $85,000.
Commissioner, we believe high cash is appropriate in this case, given the severity, given her criminal record,
That's
and given
low
the protection of the
in a
public.
murder.
Thank you.
Now, Wade is due back in court
Oh,
next
you can stop it.
Friday.
You can stop it. All right, now here we go. Here goes a woman right here, right? A picture this. We're going to create a scenario. Here's a woman walking down the street. This is what they're telling the police, at least. Everything's allegedly. Okay, that I'm going to say it's alleged. The woman is walking down the street. She sees a couple get into it. It's a black woman. She stops her day, whatever she got going on, to run over there and to help beat a 40-something-year-old man to death. Punch him in the head over 20-something times. Which, you know, that's what they counted. You know it was more than that. If they killed him, you know they hit him in the head more times than that. Right? Beat him in his head to death. Two women jumped him, beat him to death because he was supposed to be jumping on a woman and beating a woman up or something like that. Couple different things. First thing is this, right? In our culture, right? In black culture, right? We have been taught that when a man fights a woman, he's automatically wrong. He has no reason to be fighting. He has no reason to put his hands on a woman. He has no reason to call her out her name. He has no reason to raise his voice. He has no reason to defend himself at all. In our culture, we're taught to let a woman smack us, punch us, scratch us, pull our hair, throw hot water on us, bleach our clothes, throw our clothes out, cut our clothes up. We're taught to let a woman call the police on us. We're supposed to forgive her. Sleep with other men. We're supposed to forgive her, right? Because we're dogs, because we have more than one wife. So because we take more than one wife, we're supposed to accept that she went out and sucked someone's dino or cheated on us with somebody. We're supposed to accept these type of things. I'm going to teach you something different. All right. I'm going to teach you a couple different things today. First thing I want to teach you is that as a man, you are never supposed to let nobody hurt you. All right. All your life, you've been around a loudmouth bitch in your house. I don't have to tell you who it was that you was raised by. Whether it be your grandmother, your mom, your auntie, you've been in a house with some type of loudmouth, mean, evil bitch. Sunday church dancing, big hat wearing, pork beans, pork chop cooking, mean, evil ass woman. And I'm telling you the truth. Wine drinking every night. Gotta have that wine, gotta have that drink, gotta hit the bar every night. Different nigga, Salaki, different man, every so many months, every so many weeks or days, in and out the house, new stepdaddy every other year, or men hanging around in your house, drinking and playing cards and dominoes and barbecues, right? And just Mr. What's his name to help out. You know, that's your friend, Mr. Man. You know, Mr. Man that just helps out. He's just a friend or the barber. Really, it doesn't, you know, it don't really matter who it is. You know what I'm saying? She gonna find somebody to be with, you know, that's evil and wicked to bring around the children, right? But you've been called no good, lazy, just like your dad. You ain't gonna be shit just like your father. Traitors. You know, for loving your dads and loving your fathers, you've been called traitors. You've been ostracized. Y'all been ostracized. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm saying it right. Ostracized. Y'all been oppressed, depressed, stressed. You've been beat for everything under the sun. You don't take the garbage out. You've been beat by your mom. You ain't washed the dishes. You've been beat by your mom. You ain't cleaned the bedroom. You've been beat by your mom. Or she got some stepdaddy in there, some nigga you don't even know the man, and he's beating you half to death, right? Tell me I'm lying. You've been at church, you're getting smacked and popped every time that you move, every time that you don't get up and sing and clap, every time you don't go play the drums, every time you don't go be in the choir, right? Some of y'all been molested by your family and friends of the family. And if you tell your mom, she's telling you you want her man. She's telling you you're being fast, or she's telling you she don't believe you and you're a liar because she don't want to accept the simple fact that she done let some type of child predator into her home. This is what you've been going through as a man in America, as a black man. You've been being told that you were supposed to love all women and you're supposed to protect them at all costs, even when they're hurting you. So now, your mama ain't never been shit. She been at work 10, 8, 10, 12 hours, 14 hours a day, 16 hours a day. Some moms. Or they run in the streets with their friends, smoking weed and drinking. So, you know, coming home, falling out, drunk, half naked with pants falling half off. Come on, man, walking around half naked around the house. I know what y'all going through, man. I know how y'all was raised. All them loud, ignorant conversations y'all had to hear on the phone. All the men you had to hear in them bedrooms with your mama that wasn't your daddy. I know what you guys have been experiencing and what you've been going through. You hear what I'm saying? I know what you've been through. Now it's time for you to understand what you've been through is not okay. As black men, Hispanic, and Native American men, you need to know that it's not okay for a woman to talk to you any type of way. You need to know that it's not acceptable. You're not a punk or a coward because you don't allow a woman to scream at you at the top of her voice. Because she gets loud with you and you get louder, that don't mean that you're emotional and you're out of control. It means that you're not letting a bitch emasculate you. Do you understand? You don't need to follow her. How many times have you heard a woman say, what you need to be doing as a man, if you was a real man, what you would be doing, let me tell you what you should have did. This is what you should have said. This is what you need to tell the kids. This is what you need to tell your mom or your dad. This is how you need to be moving. You don't know what you're doing. Well, bitch, if you knew how to be a man, then you would have men genitalias, but you don't. Until you grow a pair of a sack and some balls, you ain't gonna never tell me what to do. You not ordering me nowhere. You ain't leading me nowhere. You couldn't lead me in the daytime with 2 flashlights. You understand? For real, that needs to be your spirit. Don't let no woman emasculate you. I don't give a goddamn if you got a job or you don't got a job. You ain't no real man because you don't got money. You don't got a job. Let me tell you something, brother. Sisters, money don't make you no man. It's a lot of men with money, and they got wieners, and they got bread. But guess what they is? They corn dogs. They corny. They ain't men. Them is corn dogs. You understand? But you got men out here that's keeping the truth, the laws, the statutes, commandments of the Most High. You understand? That ain't smoking weed every day. That ain't drinking alcohol every day. That ain't out here getting high every day being some kind of bum. That's a bum. That's something that ain't a man. But you got somebody that comes home and handles their business and is faithful and honest to you and stuff. That's sister, you got a man. Do you understand? You have a man. All right. Somebody who ain't coming in the food's cold, knocking you out. Girl, this damn pizza ain't right. Choke the hell out of you. Because you got those kind of guys out here too. And those are the effeminate men. Those are not men. All right. So no, man, you should not have no woman screaming and hollering at you in your living room. This woman punched this man in the head 20 something times. They said that they could record. They wasn't sitting there with no camera. If they killed a 40-year-old man, how many times you think these women had to hit him in his head? Way more than 20 times. I didn't hit you. Everybody out here done been in a fight and punched by 10, 20 times. They ain't fall over dead. As a man, you'd have fought men and then hit them in their damn head more than that. They ain't fall over dead. These women treacherously beat this man. That woman said she stopped what she was doing and went over there to help kill this man, unalive this man. Meaning that she didn't know what the heck was going on, or did she? Let me tell you something, man. These women have been trained from the time they were big enough to walk and talk to hate black men. This is the truth, and it got to be told. When you're out here choosing wives, young men, you have to be wise. You have to be patient. You have to take your time. Stop trying to get videos and look at her body parts. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to do it. I've been through it. A lot of men been through it. We've all been through that. Stop looking at her pictures and thinking she's pretty, she's cute. So she's the one. She gotta be she has her head wrap. She says, Shalom. She thick as hell. She got to be the one, Maccabia. This has got to be the one. She's so fine and she likes me too. She loves me. I'm the one. Go ahead.
There are 304s and hair wraps as well. You know what I mean? I mean, children in here. So there are 304s and hair wraps as well.
There's tons of 304s and hair wraps, but we ain't sugarcoating shit, not even for the kids. I want everybody to know. A whore is a whore is a whore is a whore. You understand? And what you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. You see her all over Instagram, Facebook, looking all seductive all the time. Who you think she doing that for? Herself? She don't need to take a picture of herself for herself. She knows what she looks like. Yeah, she wants some attention. You got an attention-seeking ass woman. And guess what? When you go and you stick your rod in her and you sleep with her, young man, she's going to want all your attention, all of it, all the time, every day, every morning, every night. She is going to want all your attention. None of it can go to your kids. None of it's going to get to go to your brothers. None of it's going to go to building the truth. None of it's going to go to nothing constructive. It all has to be on her. And oh my God, don't let it be another woman. Oh my goodness, don't give her no time. Oh my God, you can't give her no more attention. No, hell no. This woman needs all the attention. She needs it all the time. She needs someone to tell her she's pretty all the time. She needs somebody to tell her that she is the best thing to ever hit the earth, and she is the wonderfulest, greatest thing in the world every single minute. She can't last without it. She can't live without being half naked on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. She can't. She needs likes, stars, Google eyes, little cats with the eye. What else? Comments, follows and shares. She needs all of this. She even needs to go to the other woman's page to see how many she got. She needs to go through all the other chicks' pictures too. See what it looks like in her house, in her car, what she does for a living, where is she from. I gotta do my research. Face it. This is what you're dealing with, man. Punch the man 20 times or more in the head till he's dead. Bred to hate men, man. Excuse me. The women that you see that are sleeping with men, they enjoy penis. They want to be with men, right? Obviously, some of them like to be with women too. That's the new thing you got to worry about in Babylon, because now they just don't want men. They want women too. And a lot of them have a history of being with a woman in one way or another, because the masculinity is so strong in their upbringing that usually they turn to women. Go ahead. You want to bring something out? I'm not sure how they beat him in the head. It just said blunt head force. Blood trauma to the head is blunt. Trauma to the head is what it said. So, I mean, on the concrete, I'd imagine he's on the ground at this point. If they beating him this bad, he has to be on the ground. You know what I mean? But at what point does a woman say it's enough? Where does she say it's my turn to stop? It's my turn to be quiet. It's my turn to quit. So it's a lot of people going to watch it and say, hey, she's a hero, man. She went over there. She saved that woman. Man, how in the hell do you know why he was fighting that woman, man? This woman just beat this man to death with a complete stranger. This man might have been fighting for his life against this woman. Instead of the sister coming and jumping on the other sister and beating the hell out of her and beating her in the head 20, 30 times until she couldn't get up. She turned on the man and just beat him to death. This is what we're going through as black men in society right now. All right. The black woman in America has been taught to hate you. She despises you. She resents you. You hear what I'm saying? And blames you for the condition of our people. This is what you don't know. When she sees these white boys walking, these Europeans riding around in their new trucks with all their businesses and business funding and all of their credit and all of their beautiful houses, you don't think she sees that he has these things and these enemies have these things and you don't have these things? They got the land and they got the minerals and they doing trade, and she goes to work and she answers to a white man, and then she goes to the hospital and then the white man's her doctor. He's sticking his fingers all in her and doing the pap smears, and then she leaves there, and then she goes to the dentist and the white man fixes her teeth, and then she goes to school and she goes to college, and then she goes here and the white man is her teacher. All of she's been raised by European men. The white man's her principal. The white man's her accountant. The white man is her IRS. The white man cuts her check. The white man is her president. The white man is her governor. The white man is the mayor. The white man is the cop. The white man is her lawyer. The judge who puts you on child support, tells you what to do, puts you in your place, puts you in the penitentiary when she calls. That's her damn boyfriend. A majority of our sisters, more than half of them, have traded on us. They are the traitors, committing 1,800 abortions a day, killing our black babies, unaliving our black babies. They have traded on us. In the Bible, it says that, please go to the scripture real quick. In the Bible, it says, out of 1,000 men, I find one. Pull that scripture for me, Baba Kashar. The water, I got your text about the sound. I'm back in. Go ahead, priest.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 28. Which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found.
Out of 1,000 men, he's saying, I found one righteous one. Go ahead, keep reading.
But a woman among all those have I not found.
So out of 1,000 women, he said he found none. Not one righteous. Listen to me when I tell you this. This is the same situation now that it was then. This is the same thing. We're the daughter of Babylon. Out of 1,000 men, when we go out here and we teach and we preach and we reaching out, we find one man that come through at one time. And there's scripture to back that too. Right? One man that are coming to truth at a time. And out of 1,000 women, you might only find one that's righteous. That's why a woman who is virtuous, her value is far above, it's quoted from Baba Kashar.
Proverbs 31 and 10.
Thank you.
A woman is
Go ahead, pull the scripture. Let's get the scripture.
I got you. A woman is far above rubies.
Yeah, but let's get the scripture real quick. There's a reason why a virtuous woman value is priced above the finest rubies. The reason why I'm saying this to you is because it's out of 1,000 women, you're not gonna find one. So now, men, talking to you, men, watch who you put your ride in, because when you put your ride in her, you're stuck with her. If you have a dragon for a wife, a mean, contentious, angry, bitter, revengeful bitch, you cannot leave her just because she's mean. It doesn't work that way. That's how it goes. Got to be careful who you sleep with. I know it's hard to be alone, brothers. I know you don't want to be sleeping by yourself every night. I know you need a woman. The scriptures say you need a woman, but you need a righteous woman. You understand? You got that scripture? Read that one time.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies.
Okay. This is a woman you need to be looking for, right? Matthew 11 and 28 through 30. Hold on 1 second. That's not what I want. I want, give me a tweet. Hold on. Give me, let me see real quick. Give me Ecclesiasticus 25 and 23. 23. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 3. Let's get on this tip real quick. We're gonna start to read some scriptures about these evil women real quick, because y'all gonna have to know the difference between a righteous woman and a wicked woman and how to know the difference. Go ahead.
3. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart.
Slow down. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. This woman right here, this wicked woman, she's not going to give you confidence. Like how your mother sit there and tell you ain't no good and you slow and you ain't smart enough. You just like your daddy, your crackhead daddy, your alcohol daddy, your gambling daddy, your cheating ass daddy, and all these different things. This is a woman who makes you weak, man. That's why you brothers got to get up here and get raised up by men, because a lot of you got a lot of effeminate ways because you was raised by women. Some of us had dads. I had a dad. There's a lot of brothers who did not have a dad or wasn't fortunate enough to have someone over them who could teach them how to not be effeminate. You understand? And that's what we are here for. We're here to teach you that you're not supposed to be verbally abused in your house. As a man, you're not supposed to sit in a house with a woman and let her verbally abuse you day after day, night after night, week after week, month after month, year after year. You don't have to take that. And that doesn't make you a punk. Don't think that because you don't want to sit there and be abused as a man, you're a coward and a punk. Don't think that, because the scriptures talks about these kind of women. And it warns you. You understand? A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. Your heart is going to be wounded when you're done dealing with this woman. You ever heard, hey man, ain't nothing worse than a man scorn, because once you break a man's heart, that ain't no coming back. It's damn near true. It's damn near true. A woman that would not comfort her husband in distress. Do you know how many of these women come in and talk about how hard they work? I worked all goddamn day. I done did this. I did this. I did that. She never even asked you how your day went. She never even asked you, are you okay? Did anything hurt you today? Are you all right? Because she's not supposed to ask you that. In America, her oppressor told her, you're a man. You're not supposed to cry. You're not supposed to hurt. You're not supposed to show any weakness. Now, see, to them, weakness is, hey, I'm tired. I can't have sex tonight. Oh, you weak. You weak in the bed. Tired. Man, can't have sex. It's been 3 nights. You tired. You so beat up at your job, you can't sleep with me. She don't understand you in slavery. You know what I mean? You can't tell her, hey, I can't have sex tonight. I'm sorry. I can't. Not understanding that a man needs to be clean a certain amount of days of the week. When does he get to be clean? Does a man ever get to be clean? With a whore, he never gets to be clean. He never gets an opportunity to not have sex. He never gets an opportunity to rest. Her bosoms is not rest. He can't never lay. He don't get any sleep or rest around this woman. Because if he does, he's weak. He's not man enough for the job. Even though he's hated, the black man is hated by every nationality of person, every community, every organization, every job. They all hate the black man. Every day the black man gets up, it's a fight. It's a struggle. It's a war. It's a battle. There is no compassion anymore for the brother, because she was taught to not have any compassion for him. But he is supposed to have all the compassion unto her. All of the love, all the compassion. Valentine's Day comes, you have to buy Valentine's Day presents. Oh, man, don't come home without no Valentine's. You ain't got no chocolates? You ain't got no card? Oh, your ass is on the back burner. You on the couch. She got to put her foot on your neck. She got to put her foot on your neck. You understand? It says a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Weak hands and feeble knees. Go ahead. You want to bring some out, priest?
15 minutes ago. You good with verse 16?
I'm going to bring that out in a second. I got that on the list. Don't even worry about it. Let's go to Proverbs 21 and 19. Yeah, that's on the list. We going to get it. Now, before you play that, we do play that next video real quick before you we get this scripture. So this woman had no compassion for the guy. I want y'all to see what I see. As a priest and prophet of God, there's two people fighting. I'm a man. I walk down the street. I see this man fighting this woman, and this woman fighting the man. The man may be getting the upper hand. Woman may be getting the upper hand. Do you know what I do? I mind my goddamn business. Like the scriptures told me to mind my business. Because that woman may be beating that man. That woman may have gave that man an STD. She may have gave him AIDS. She may have slept with his family member. She may have slept with his dad. She may have had a baby by another man. She may have done things in the Bible that says she's supposed to be put to death, according to the scriptures. And you're talking about he's pushing her, shoving her, and hit her to the ground. She's supposed to die according to the scriptures. Now, am I saying that commending a man putting his hands on a woman? Not at all, because it's really a trap, brother. That is a trap, and we're going to get to that in a minute. All right? But I do want you to understand that you do not know what was going on. That is not your place to come in and beat the man to death. You don't know what the hell is going on. You don't know if they robbed that man. You don't know why this judgment is coming on this woman. Can anything happen if God didn't allow it to happen? You go ahead, since you want to bring some out. All right. So you can't hear me on the thing? Anyway, let's go. Everybody can hear. I'm on the phone. Everybody can hear. Go Proverbs 21 and 19. Text the phone. One of the phones. Go ahead. No sweat. Go ahead, Hebrew. The next play the next one with the sister that had the baby. Or the one in court. One of the two. Don't even matter. No, none of that. None of that. That's last. There we go. Play that one. Let me show y'all something. This is what's going on in society. Nobody wants to talk about this, though. Everybody's scared to touch it. You see, because when black men stand up for themselves, they hate women. Oh, this man must be hurt. He's hurt. He must not have a good relationship with his mom. Shit, I talk to my mom all the damn time. I don't know what y'all talking about. For real. Hey, my wives will tell you, they be like, man, Mike, it'd be hard to keep me away from my mom when we in the same town. That's my girl. It is. That's my girl. I don't have women issues with my mother and all the rest of that stuff. That's my girl. So no, this ain't coming from a hurt place. It's coming from a place of observation, of being taught correctly, knowing how to judge a situation righteously. I can't see a man fighting a woman and go up and beat him in the head until he's unalived. Only a black woman makes that decision after being a Christian or a Muslim under some European or some rock daddy, some rock god. That's when you make dumb decisions like that. Now we got this young sister. She's sitting in jail for the rest of her life, thinking that she did a righteous thing by beating a man to death because she sees a woman who could be a whore in a fight with a man. She could have been trying to get off with the man's money. Do you know how often these women get on fentanyl, cocaine, X pills, crack, marijuana, heroin, and everything under the sun and get to stealing out these men's pocket when they dozing off and they run off so they can get high on these men's money? Do you know how often they steal? A lot. Do you know how often they take advantage of men's credit, take advantage of men's bank accounts and different things like that and try to run off and get their ass snatched up? Happens every day. You don't go and beat a man to death just because he's a man. You understand? You peel them layers back, and that's feminism, sexism, all that's in there. You understand? There's a hatred for men in there. You don't even know the damn situation. You're going to beat the man to death. Where did he get his chance in court? Where did he get his opportunity to tell his side of the story? Every time a man gets into it with a woman and she says, oh, he was the worst man in the world and he did this and he did that. And all you suckers be like, oh, that's what he did, sis? Oh, man, sis, come on over here. Come sit down right next to me and have this drink. He did what? Come tell me what he did. Sucker. And she got another one. Have you ever asked yourself a question, brothers? 1 second, please. Why does all these bitches got the same story? Every bitch you meet got the same story. They all come from a terrible childhood, Christian background. They all been beat by some man and been taken advantage of, every one of them. None of them, they haven't destroyed any relationships. See, a bitch never destroys a relationship. Ask her, say, hey man, how many destroyed relationships have you done? How many baby daddies did you destroy? How many men did you abuse? Me abuse men? None. I've never. Well, what did you do wrong in your last relationship? I didn't do anything. Do you know how many times I heard that? What did you do? You was with how many years you was in that relationship? 10. Okay. What did you do wrong? Nothing really. I was never toxic. He was the toxic one. He was abusive. He was the problem. She's never the problem. Don't you get it? She's never abusive. She's never evil. She don't have a demon. You're wicked. You got to be wicked. It can't be her. Ask her, did you ever go put yourself on medicine after you was molested and raped as a child? You ever went and got counseling? No, she never got no counseling, never got no medicine, never got nothing. But somehow, every man she gets with ain't shit. All her baby daddies ain't shit. None of them. You got 4, 5 baby daddies, ain't none of them shit. None of them. None of them really help. None of them are shit at all. What does that make you, sis? What does that make you? How come they're good enough to sleep with, but they're not good enough to stay with? How come you got 3, 4 baby daddies, and you telling me all of them was wicked? All of them were jealous. None of them. They were all jealous men. Were they jealous men, or did you cause them to be insecure in your relationship because you're a nasty, mean woman? Let's start to deal with these dragons. Play this video, Baba Kashar. What do you do?
He is not the father of my child. I am the Virgin Mary.
Damn.
There's no other possibilities. I have not been messing around with anybody else throughout the time that we were messing around.
So you are 100% positive Mr. Harrington is your child's biological father?
Yes, ma'am.
No doubt in your mind?
No doubt in my mind.
Awesome. This chick comes in the courtroom. She says she is the Virgin Mary. Now, the first thing I heard was she's Christian. That's what I heard. I know y'all heard something different, but I heard instantly, this is a Christian woman, right? Who was raised European, right? She believes in a white sky daddy God. She does not believe in the black Jesus or Yahweh, the power. She don't believe in a black God. A black God does not believe in a Virgin Mary. Do you understand? When she said the Virgin Mary, she's talking about somebody that doesn't have sex. How in the hell can she have? I'm going to tell you how sick it is what she said. Because virgin to them means she hasn't had sex. She don't know that virgin in the Bible means a young woman, a marital status, a marital age, right? She don't know that, right? So to her, it means a person who hasn't had sex. She just said, I'm the Virgin Mary, right? How in the hell is you just had a baby, but you still a virgin? This is the sickness in their mind. See what I'm saying? But when you're sick in your head, brother, and you ain't came in here and got taught right, you ain't got raised up right, there's things that people will say to you, you'll miss it. Now, sometimes you're going to have to not ignore, but you're going to have to not respond to everything that you hear. But you're going to have to be able to see and hear things clear, to know that you're dealing with a mentally ill woman. This is what you're going to have to do. Rewind it one time, Baba Kashar. Let's listen to what she said now with some clarity and some understanding. She is the Virgin Mary. She is 200% sure. She is 150% sure that this is her baby daddy. Let's read it. Let's listen again. One time. Go ahead.
What do you do?
He is not the father of my child. I am the Virgin Mary. There's no other possibilities. I have not been messing around with anybody else throughout the time that we were messing around.
So you are 100% positive Mr. Harrington is your child's biological father?
Yes, ma'am.
No doubt in your mind?
No doubt in my mind.
I mean, she didn't even tell me that she was pregnant. I had to find out through an anonymous texter.
How did you find out she was pregnant?
An anonymous texter, I swear. We got into a conversation. I got the text right here.
I hope you're not the father.
Now she hopes you're not the father. Pause. She got the man in court. Is he the daddy? He not the daddy. But she hope he not the daddy. But she just said she's the Virgin Mary. There's no other chance that anybody else could be the daddy. But then in the same voice, she hopes that he is not the daddy. How in the hell would you hope that he's not the daddy? You a virgin, but you had a baby. Like, this is clearly a sick woman. But when you're in the world and you're smoking weed and you're drinking all the time, you're not sleeping, and all you thinking about is getting you some. You thinking about some loving. You just want to get you some Diddy love. So no Tarap. You just want to get some Tarap love. You out here trying to be freaky. And somebody DMs and PMs. See? You want to be a freak, huh? You don't want to listen to nothing that she says. This woman has said about 4 things before we get to these results that already said she's a Christian that believes in a God that doesn't exist. She believes in a virgin birth that doesn't exist. And she's calling herself a virgin after birth. There's no more possibility. She's 200% sure, but then she hopes it's somebody else's baby. That is a sick, to me, I don't know, Salaki. That's a sick person. She's full of demons. But guess what? This brother guess what? He had his own demons. He had some lust demons, and he couldn't see that he was about to sleep with a dragon. But see, when you come up in here, your spirit will be cleansed. Your mind, being your mind will be clear. The Lord is going to give you understanding. So when you hear a woman talk like that, you're going to say, oh, damn, priest, she was fine as hell until she opened her mouth. I ain't going to be able to do it. Now, you can get her if you want. I ain't going to do it. I wouldn't suggest that you mess with that broad. But, man, she need to, if she can't, she need a year or 2 in this class, maybe 3, before she tries to sleep with anybody. She is out of her goddamn mind. She is full of demons. Go ahead and play that.
How do you deny and deny and deny? And you're denying for these girlfriends.
Hold on. I want to be clear about your hope. So now you hope he's not the father after you said he was the father all day?
I know he is the father.
So let's just be honest before we open this envelope. Could it come back some other way?
No, it cannot. I know that could be only one other person.
You don't know. You don't know.
No, I do.
Fascinating testimony, Ms. Day. We've been waiting all day for this.
No, I think people are getting confused of what I'm trying to say.
I'm going to let that testimony speak for itself. Mr. Harrington, you are not
told you, bro.
Are you serious?
Told you. Can I really rock?
No, you can't. Miss Day, you were so certain. You said you was the Virgin Mary.
Right.
And I did not see you come down from the heavens and land there at that podium. So you still are Kayla Day.
Right.
So now we're here. We got the answer. Do you know who Nalani's father is? Because that's my real question. Do you know who Nalani's father is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's a lie. Pause it. That's a lie. She don't know that woman that slept with so many men. She done slept with so many men that she does not know whose baby that is. That is a lie. When she said, yeah, I know, that's a lie. She'll be on the show with 2-3 other guys before she figures out who whose baby it really is. We watch these shows every day. Every day we watch these shows, but we've been desensitized by our oppressors to think that this is entertainment and not to understand what it feels like to be that child that has to grow up who does not know who its father is because its mother didn't have the common decency to keep her legs closed and choose wisely a man to stay with. Now we got another baby who grows up that has to be out here gang banging on drugs and alcohol, or out here shooting and trying to unalive our children because it's hurt from birth, from the womb. Now, how is she going to talk to that child if she don't even know who the daddy is? What kind of problems is he going to grow up with? What kind of insecurities? Who's going to teach him to be a man? The other guy's gone. He gone now. Once he found out she slept around, oh, he's gone. He ain't going to sleep back with her. He's going to go do it again until he either catches AIDS, dies, or ends up on a bunch of child support. Or maybe he turns around and comes to the school and says, hey, man, you know what? This is the last time I'm getting in school. I'm not going to do this. If a sister ain't been in the school, she ain't been raised up in the school, I'm not going to talk to you. Sorry, I would just be alone. I'm going to stay by myself and be alone until God brings a woman into this school that I can be with. And then I'm going to get counsel from the men above me before I marry this woman and ask them, hey, brother, who been doing this shit since I was a baby? General Johanna, General Mahaiman, who been in here since you were a baby? General Haas been here since they've been here. General Mayaki have been here since you was a baby. Hey, General Johanna, can you tell me, big brother, who should I be a husband to? Maybe I should let you pick me a wife because I clearly do not know what to look for in a woman. I got 3-4 baby mamas. Every one of them has been a damn dragon. I can't choose a good woman for nothing. I don't know what she looks like. I never seen one. Some of you brothers is right in that situation, man. You need to slow down. Stay up out of these women inboxes because some of them are full of demons. Even the ones coming into the school full of damn demons. That's why we got a thing that coming to ISUPK, 6 months, shared themselves with the world. Why? Because they full of demons, full of practices, rituals, doctrines, philosophies, evil. How many of y'all been in here a few years and thought y'all had it all figured out? And then a few years later, you find out you don't know shit. Excuse me, language. How many times you got in here? How many of y'all out there have been in a school, sat in here 3, 4, 5 years, and then said, damn, I don't know nothing. I am a baby in here. It's happened to you, hasn't it? You've learned that you don't know nothing like you're supposed to, huh? Well, guess what? Take your time. Let's go to the next video, Baba Shaw. And then we're going to start knocking these scriptures out. Next one is, we got that. We had another sister. Let me see real quick. Let me just see. If you raise that shade, I can see it. Raise that shade, I can see that monitor, Baba Kashar. And then I don't have to jump up. I can help you. You just hit it. Yep, just raise it. I see it all through. Let me see. Yep. It just let you hit the reflection. Not that one. That one. And then let's go a little forward to the statistics. When it starts talking about the percentages, it's like at a little minute, some 20. If you just forward it a little bit, it'll pop up. It's that video, that's fine. Yep, and just push it forward. We're going to talk about the domestic violence in the black community. Why is the black woman getting beat up so much? Why is she in a fight all the goddamn time? Why every time you turn around, it's a black woman getting whooped on? Is it because all black men are just abusive? Well, we know that's not the truth. We know all men ain't running around socking out women every day. That's not true. There's a reason why you about to get your ass whooped every other day. It's a reason. Something is going wrong. There is a problem there. You don't have that type of frustration, confusion, and stuff in your household for nothing. It's you. I'm going to tell you, black woman, it's you. Yeah, all the divorces is you. The cheating, it's really you. It is. This is statistics. You can't run from it. The divorces is you. The cheating is you. The kids without fathers, it's you. The child support, all these black men on child support, is you. The 1,800 abortions a day, it's you. It's time for you to start reflecting on you. It's time, sister, for you to look into the mirror and understand why it's so important that you do that. Because you being a woman, the lesser vessel doesn't make you the lesser important vessel. God put you here for a man. Men need women. This ain't pipping and hoeing. They be, man, they'll just tell her you don't need her. Sometimes a man don't need your wicked ass, but it's not that he don't need a woman. Every man needs a woman, and every woman needs a man, and God made it that way. We need each other. So how important is it that you start reflecting on yourself and hold yourself accountable for the things that you're doing, the way you talk, your patience? Some of you women have zero patience. You from 0 to 100 instantly when you hear the word no. You tell a woman, you want to ever know a woman? Let me tell you what you do. Tell her no. Y'all think I'm joking? Try it. Tell her no. I don't give a damn what she want to get her toes done, her hair done. Tell her no. You might be able to really pull it off, but tell her no. Make her wait. Don't do it. No, you can't get your hair done. You can't get your toes done. We can't do it. Say no. See what she do. Tell her no. See what happens. She gonna show you exactly who she is. Tell her no enough times. She gonna show you exactly who she is. Go ahead. You found it
More often
showing
by
the
those they love.
I was with this individual for about 3 years.
Pass that up.
Wishes she'd never broke her car windows or showed up for an unwelcome visit.
Precious, let me in. Precious, I know you up there. I know you up there, bitch.
In 2023,
very manipulative. His I'm sorries would be huge I'm sorries. It would be, let's go
Keep
to
going
the Virgin
forward.
Islands.
just live with it. The question
You see the
is
chart?
why. Gabrielle Molden Carwell is a trauma
Start talking about the
therapist.
statistics.
Domestic violence victims, 25% of all
All right,
women
back up a little
drop
bit.
them. And
Just a little
some,
bit. That's it, right?
50. At least 50.
All right, here we
but
go.
when it came time to press charges,
So I went to court the first
Just leave it
time,
right there
and
on the
that's when I
table.
dropped it.
you drop it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to-
Refusing to press charges happens
What about
all
you?
too often among domestic violence victims. 25% of all women drop them, and some, like Wright, take the abuser back.
Very strategic, very manipulative. His I'm sorries would
They say
be huge I'm
25%
sorries.
of them
It would
take
be,
them back. Keep going. Let me tell you
let's
why.
go
You want to know
to
why
the
25%
Virgin
of them
Islands.
take them back? Because over 25% of them is dead ass wrong. Let me tell you something. Women are not dumb. Men, you think women are dumb? They're not. Find that statistic with the 65%. If it's not that one, drop that one, go to the next one. Because both of them have statistics in it. And I want it to come up. Listen, if we gotta read it, we can read it too. It's not the mic, it's the headphones. Turn the headphones down, turn the mic back up. Baba Kashar. Yeah, you could turn the headphones all the way down and then turn the mic all the way back up. That'd be cool. The water. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I don't know, it sounds like it went down, but it's cool. At the end of the day, they're taking them back because they're wrong. And women know they're wrong. Trust me. They just don't admit it to you. All right? But they know they dead ass wrong once they calm down. See, that's how demons get on you, sis. Let me explain something to you. A demon jumps on you. It makes you angry. It makes you mad. And then it convinces you to do a bunch of shit that you misogynized in your head. That means you made up. You make up a bunch of scenarios, situations, what people think, what people feel in your head, right? And then you act on those things, right? And then after you act on those things, there's a bunch of consequences that come. Whether you're fighting physically, or you're arguing, or you're breaking up, or your man leaves, or your kids are all sad now, or whatever the situation is. Everybody gets unalived or goes to jail. And then once you're done, right? Once you're done tearing everything down, burning everything down, the demon leaves you. And then you wake up like, oh, snap. I really just destroyed my relationship. Oh, snap. I just cheated on my husband. Oh, snap. I just messed up all the money. Oh, snap. I messed everything up, didn't I? I let Satan get the best of me, didn't I? That's what happens. You understand? And you men who are weak, who follow these women, it's the same way for you. She raving and hollering and being bossy and pushy, and then you start following her around. You don't stand up and argue with the woman. You don't stand up in your household like a man and argue with the woman. Instead, you curve whatever you need, baby. Whatever you say, baby. I don't want to fight, so whatever you want, we're just going to do what you want. We're going to do it your way. We're going to do what you say. And then everything falls apart. She blames your ass anyway. And then you sitting there, the demon come off you, and you sitting there like, I'm dumb as hell. I should have never listened to her. I should have never followed her. I should have never listened to her. Now you're going to get blamed for everything. Because remember, this woman ain't going to be accountable. This type of woman is never going to be accountable for anything. They talking about gaslighting and narcissistic. That's what they are. That's reverse psychology. You're narcissistic. Every time you defend yourself, you're a narcissist. Every time that you don't let a woman emasculate you, you gaslighting, or you a narcissist, or you're abusive. No, you're not. Do you hear me, brother? Stand up in your household. I don't give a goddamn if your name is on the lease or not. I don't care if your name is on the mortgage or not. I don't care if your name is on the car or not. I don't care. Stand up in your household for your wife and your kids, even for her sake. Because she is an idiot. She is a foolish woman, and she doesn't know that she's in error. She don't know. Trust me, she believes she's right. And her friends are dumb whores. They're going to tell her she's right. And the nigga she used to sleep with back in the day that she sneaks and talks to, he's going to tell her that she's right. And her daddy's going to tell her she's right. And everybody who is wicked as hell in her circle is going to tell her she is right. And then here you come, with the spirit of the Most High on you, condemning her, rebuking her. Hey, sis, you're wrong. When I told you to be quiet, you were supposed to be quiet. You're sexist. You're trying to control me. No, I'm not trying to control you. I'm trying to put order in the house. It needs to be order here. I told you to shut the door. You need to shut the door. You don't need to go back and forth with me. You don't need to fight with me. I'm not your enemy. I'm your partner. And I'm your leader. I'm your leader as well. So I'm not only your partner, but I'm the head. I'm the leader. There's nothing wrong with questioning why I'm taking you this way, but question me after you do what I told you. Do what I told you, and then question me later about why I said do that. Don't go back and forth with your man in front of your kids. Don't go back and forth in front of your man with your man in front of your family and your friends. Don't do that, sis. That's a demon. Let your man lead you. Let him lead you. Let him be the man. Do you know a lot of y'all don't got a man in your house because you're the fucking man in your house? Excuse my language. You're the man in your house. You are the dude. You're the dude. You screaming, hollering, slamming doors. You running around puffed up, telling what's going to be, what it ain't. You're the man in your house. Go ahead, priest. Okay, go ahead. Look, see what it is. I might got the damn scripture already. What is it?
1 Corinthians chapter 11.
Oh, no, break that down. Go ahead.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
There's order right there in the scriptures. Why is this order here? The order is here so you don't have to argue in your household. The scripture says if a woman learn anything, she's supposed to learn in her own household in silence. You ain't supposed to be calling in the General Mahaiman's house in the middle of the night, bothering him when he's with his wife and children. telling him how you feel about your husband. You're not supposed to do that. Now, we allow you to do that because we don't want you to run out here and call Tyrone, because he ain't got nothing but some hard and some bubble gum for you and about to lead you right back into the damn streets. So we allow you to call Officer Quinayala or Captain Mawquad, General Muhammad, General Yohana. We allow that to happen. But listen, sis, we about to send you back home to your husband. That's who you need to be talking to. But you're so much of a bitch that you can't humble yourself enough and be meek enough, not weak enough, but meek enough to even discuss with your husband what is going on your mind and on your feelings. He won't listen to me because you won't shut up when it's time for you to listen. Let him talk first. Let him finish first. Let him be the head. I guarantee you he'll listen to you. I guarantee it. He will listen to you. And if he says right now is not the time, it's not the time, sis. That's it. It don't mean that you can't come back and revisit it. But when he said it wasn't the time, it's not the time. Stop. Quit. Or you're going to destroy your family because you're not keeping the order that God said. This ain't about what I feel or Maccabi or the priest. God said it. You said you believe in God. How come that you women, you Christian women, say you believe in God, but you don't do anything that God say? You sitting down somewhere at lunch talking to some other man that you met at work. You having lunch with him. You taking walks with him. He's giving you counsel about what's going on with you and your husband. But you're not learning from your husband in silence. That's why you go from one bad relationship to another bad relationship to another bad relationship. Because, bitch, you're the bad relationship. You're the one. Nobody is going to have a good relationship with you. That's why you got 4 and 5 baby daddies. That's why. Because you're the problem. Every man you get with is going to screw you, and eventually he's going to have to get away from you because you're a monster. When you're mad, when you're angry, when you're tired, when you're upset, when you do not get your way, when he takes another wife, when he's out with his homies, when his brothers, when he's traveling, when you don't get that car you want, them shoes you want, the bed, the couch, the dresser, the chandelier, I don't give a damn what it is. When you don't get your way, you are a monster and a dragon. When you don't like his orders. Hey, Salaki, you might be in the middle of a conversation. He might stop you. Hey, Salaki, just stop. Stop right now. Don't go no further. No, you always shutting me down. No, he ain't shutting you down, sis. He's establishing order. The relationship is getting out of order. The conversation is getting out of order. It's not right. The nature of the conversation is going wrong. Perception is your demon. Your perception is a demon. Your husband's orders is what you need to do. You want to fix your problem? Do what he say. It's done. Clap it up. Your husband say, stop. It's done. There it goes. You don't want to argue with your husband. He says to be quiet. Be quiet. The argument's over with. It takes 2 people to argue. You ever seen a person argue by themselves? They look crazy as hell, don't they? For real. You ever seen a man argue about some man? Blah, 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 blah. Sis, all you got to do is just shut up. You don't got to say nothing. You ain't got to, well, what's wrong with you? You coming in the house and you don't have to do that. All you got to do is just look at him. You ain't got to say nothing. You could be in silent, like the scriptures say. So y'all think about it negative, being silent and controlling the woman. Maybe being in silence is where you find your power. Maybe there's power in shutting the hell up. Maybe there's getting what you want, just shutting the hell up. Maybe a man will go get you that car you like if you shut the hell up. You ain't gonna never get a man to buy you shit because you won't shut up long enough. You know, cook something. Have more sex. But don't start more fights. Shut up. I'm telling you, if 90% of your relationship would be better if you just be quiet, be gentle, be calm, be meek, be a woman. Your femininity is where your power is at. Masculinity with a man, you lose every time. You lose every time. I promise you, what I'm telling you, sis, is true. The sweeter you are, the more this man is going, the better man he gonna be to you. Now, say you're sweet all the time, and well, all of them think they sweet all the time. Of course, you know, you're sweet all the time. You be on your flower, you sweet too. You work all day, all week, your week, at the end of the week, you sweet then too. You always sweet, huh? You ain't never mean. But some women know you're a bitch. 90% of the time, you're a bitch. You know it. You have to work on it. You have to fight those demons. So, Lakia, let's get a Proverbs. Did we do 21 and 19? Read that, Baba Kashar, because we couldn't get them statistics. Proverbs 21 and 19. Yeah, let's read.
Proverbs chapter 21, verse 19. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and an angry woman.
Pull contentious. Pull the definition of contentious for the people that don't understand what it is. It said it's better to be in the wilderness. Do y'all know what's out in the wilderness, man? I'm talking about snakes, lions, tigers, and bear. Oh my. That's in the wilderness. The Lord say it's better to be in the wilderness than in the house with a contentious woman, man. Damn. That's bad. Go ahead.
Contentions in the Webster's Dictionary, likely to cause disagreement or argument.
Okay, it's better to be in the wilderness than with somebody who's going to be starting shit.
Right.
Let's say it in layman's terms. Let's say it in just, you know, regular terms. Right. She's going to start some shit. You know that when this woman calls your phone, you got to argue. When this woman don't like what you're going to have to tell her, you know you're going to have to fight. How many of y'all be like, man, soon as she see this, man, soon as I call her, man, soon as she gets in, man, how many of y'all got that, man, bro, I can't even come out, man. If I come outside, man, it's going to be, I'm be fighting with this bitch for a week. It's better to be in the damn wilderness with the lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, than to be with this broad. That's what the Bible say. Drop that, go to Proverbs 21 and 9. We're just going to get some scriptures on it. I'm telling you, be careful who you put your ride in, because when you put your ride in this woman, this is what you're going to have to deal with. This is what, when you get her pregnant, 18 years of this, and even when your child is grown, she'll find a way and a reason to call you after she goes through about another 20 dinos, because she ain't about to do nothing but multiply bodies after she leaves you, because it's all she's good for is sex. That's it. And half of them ain't all that good with that, and all that, you know, half of it ain't even all that. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 21, verse 9. It is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house.
Listen, it's better to be on the rooftop of your house, in the corner of the rooftop, than to be in a wide house, a mansion, with a brawling woman. Who in the hell wants to live in a mansion or a big, beautiful house with a brawling woman? It's better that you climb up on the top of the damn roof and sleep on the top of the roof than to be in a house with a brawler. You know what a brawling woman is? I'm going to give you a brawling woman real quick. Beside the woman that just beat the hell out this guy to death, that's a brawling woman too. But you want to know what else is a brawling woman? A woman you say, hey, woman, be quiet, have a seat. And she tell you, nah, nigga, I ain't sitting down and I ain't finna, and she back with you. Nah, man, what happened was this and that. You're a liar. It ain't go that way, and it's this way, and it's that. That's brawling. You see what I'm saying? She wants to fight. She says she doesn't want to fight. She says she doesn't want to get hit, but she'll muff you. She'll poke you in the head. She'll bump you. She'll throw and break things. She'll do everything to get you activated so you choke the shit out of her, grab her head, smack her in the head, punch her in the face, trip her, kick her, body slam her. She gonna make you beat her up, basically, is what I'm saying. Because the demon on her wants you to unalive her. Because she doesn't have the courage to unalive herself. Some of them do. They're always cutting themselves. That's another sign of mental illness and a demon. They're always cutting themselves with knives, sharp things, and tattoos and piercings. They got piercings all over their body. A lot of them, though. Not regular piercings, but extra piercings. All on their vaginas, all on their breasts, all on their backs, their booties. They tattoos all over their bodies. They like to cut in their. Now, it's not a sin to get a piercing, but watch people who constantly cut their flesh, because that's a demon. And it says it in the scriptures. It's a sin to do these things. So only a demon makes you sin. It's a demon. Tattoos all over her neck, all over her breasts, all over her arms. Rest in peace, this person. My daddy, this person. My mama, that person. It's tattoos all over her body. Look at a stripper. If you look at the average stripper right now, you don't even know what complexion she is anymore. You can't even see her complexion because she's covered in tattoos, man. Covered in tattoos and piercings, and it's cutting at her flesh all the time. You know what I mean? Couple piercings, that ain't really no big deal. It's not Israel. We always had piercings, but some of it is excessive. It's cutting their tongues in half. You've seen the sisters cut their tongues in half so their tongues move both ways, putting gauges all in their ears and their noses and their lips and widen their. All of those are demons. That's not natural. That's not normal. It's not right. Read that scripture, Baba Kashar.
Proverbs chapter 21, verse 9. It is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house.
Brother, you are in trouble if you put your rod inside of a brawling woman, because you're going to have to deal with her. And every day you're going to have to fight those demons that she won't be accountable for. She will not be accountable for the demons that are going to come to her every day and tell her he ain't shit. He's using you, girl. He's taking advantage of you. He wants to control you. Don't help him. He ain't no good. All these demons she gonna say, you know, he's sleeping around. Oh, he just like that because he loves that girl more than he loves you. He got somebody on the side. All these demons gonna come in her head. You know what I'm saying? He don't really love you. He doesn't recognize you. He doesn't know you're here. You can't trust him. You're not safe around him. All of these demons, all these things are going to come in her head. And every day you're going to have to deal with it. Drop that, go to Ecclesiasticus 25 and 16. You wanted to get this one early. Yeah, we going there. Trust me, we on the same page. Great minds think alike.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 16.
Who taught her? The oppressor taught her. Salaki, sir. Oh, brother. Guess who taught her? A European taught her. That's who taught her. We're going to get to it in a minute because y'all think I'm just coming down on the sisters. I'm going to tell y'all about it in a minute, though. Go ahead and read that, Baba Kashar.
Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 25, verse 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon.
Man.
Than to keep house with a wicked woman. Verse 17.
Woo, wait. I'd rather be with a lion. Read it again, please.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
Listen, man, ain't nothing like being in a home with a wicked ass woman, man. That's out of order. Listen to me. Let me explain something to you women. A lot of you women think you're not sinning because you're not committing adultery on your husband at the time. So because you're not sleeping with any other men right now, you think I'm not sinning. I'm not sleeping with other men. I'm not on drugs. I'm not being an alcoholic. I come home every day. I go to work every day. Slavery, what we call it. I am not sinning. But then your husband gives you orders, tells you to go in the store, grab a Snicker bar and a juice, and you come back out with 3 bags of chips, 2 things of bubble gum, a pack of chicken, and a pack of Newports for the bum outside the store. You done did everything except what the man asked you to do. The man tells you go to work, come home, lay down, wash your mouth, have some sex, be quiet. You come home, you're loud, you're bitching, you're complaining, you're worrying the kids, you're worrying the household, fear mongering, whatever you're doing, I don't know. But you're not following orders. When do we get to the point in the place where we realize that being out of order, sis, is a sin? Every man, he just gave you the order. Every man got to follow Christ. Our whole duty is to serve the Most High. If Christ stops following the Most High, is he in order anymore? How could he be king of all? How could he be kings if he doesn't follow the Most High? How can we be priests and prophets of God if we stop following Black Jesus? If I start following Islam in a rock and make a rock my daddy, right? Or I go put on a bunch of purple, take the shield off, and become a police detective and start arresting illegally Black people and getting bald fades and dreadlocks, I'm no longer following Black Jesus. I'm no longer righteous. I'm no longer a priest and prophet of God. So, sis, you're no longer a woman of the Most High or a wife to your husband when you get out of order. Don't you know things are not going to be right while you're here? Don't you know you're going to be challenged? Don't you know you're going to suffer here? The Bible talks about long suffering. Why? Because when you're righteous and you're in the truth, you're about to get ready to do some long suffering. Because broad is the way of the world, but straight and narrow is the path to the Most High. You understand? And it's on that straight and narrow path, it's hard. It's not easy. It's only enough room for one to pass through at a time. That means that's hard. You understand? That's not easy. Go ahead and get 17 and then let's move on.
Verse 17, the wickedness of a woman changes her face and darkens her countenance like sackcloth.
Now give me an example of that, priest. Bring that out. When it says it changed her face, you got something for that?
So as far as the wickedness of a woman, right? Meaning that it changes her countenance, meaning that it changed how she acts, how she is. Trying to give you a better example. So one minute she can seem like she's solid. She's nice, she's cool, but the next minute when she's wicked, that's also too in the same book, as far as Ecclesiastes, when it says, wickedness is as little to a woman, meaning that when she is upset and she's mad, when she goes overboard, she goes overboard, meaning that she will stab you and be like, yeah, I'm sorry that I stabbed you, but I was upset. So it's like she just goes overboard about it. And she thinks that it's a light thing, but it's a major thing.
Exactly. So for instance, her face changes. You understand? She goes from being I
love you, and then to the point
where I'm gonna go even further. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, in the truth. I love all of my brothers and sisters. To F that sister wife. That bitch ain't my sister. Forget that whore. She ain't never been righteous. She's only righteous when she gets her way. Wait till she can't get her way. She gonna turn again. I don't care about none of them people over there. Half of them niggas in the school ain't no good anyway. It ain't right anyway. Y'all ain't. What happened to all of that? Shalom, Lord in Christ, raise up the nation, follow Christ, and all that shit goes out the door when you tell her she can't get her hair done. Tell her that she can't get her hair done and her feet done. Tell her she can't get her nails done. Tell her no. We need to save some money. We need to build. There's other things that we need. Tell her no and watch her change. Her face is going to change. She's going to go from that, hey, baby, you want anything to eat? Hey, baby, you want anything to drink? To that, I don't trust you. I don't got to be with you. You're wicked. You're wicked as hell. I don't need to be around you. I don't need to put up with this shit. I don't need to go through that. She's going to change on you, bro. You understand? Because this woman has not overcome her demons yet. She hasn't understood that adversity is going to come. And she's not supposed to think it's strange when adversity comes. She's supposed to do what the scriptures say to do when adversity comes. That's when you're supposed to go back to the scripture. And another thing, I'm just going to say, I don't know why y'all even read the Bible or come to these damn classes if you ain't going to use none of the scriptures. Soon as you get in trouble, you run from the scriptures and go lean into your own understanding and then destroy your whole goddamn relationship and turn around and say, nah, it was him. It wasn't me. He's wicked. Well, damn, this is another one, sis. This nigga 5. How many more men are you going to be with that's wicked? When are you going to look at yourself in the mirror and realize that the portion of a man is who he is and the portion of a woman is who she is? That's why you're going to look up and you're going to see that man who's righteous with a righteous woman one day real soon. And she's going to treat him like a king. She's going to treat him like her Lord. And he ain't going to really like you anymore. He may be there and do what he got to do, but he may not like you anymore. I don't like you anymore because you're not likable. You're not desirable. He don't miss you. When he gets away from you, he's happy as hell. He's free for a few minutes before he has to be in the house with a lion and a dragon. Because you complain about everything. Women, I'm going to give you the biggest things that men hate real quick. A cheater, a liar, a thief. The mic went out. A cheater, a liar, a thief, and an adulteress. Like when I say cheater, I mean adulteress too, right? Those things, and a woman who complains. Bitches and complains. Those things right there. I've seen more men in the world leave women. I'm saying in the world. And more men in the truth dislike women because they just won't stop bitching and complaining. They won't quit. Everything is a problem. It's an issue. It's whining, crying, bitching, complaining. It's the most irritating thing in the world to a man. All right? Stop doing it. You're going to destroy your family. I'm giving you good counsel. Be righteous in the household. Read, let's go to Proverbs 9 and 13. We're going to get through these scriptures. I got a couple more videos. Who taught the black woman these things? Go ahead, sis. Who taught the women these things? Who taught the women how to be loud, ignorant, disrespectful, hate her man, dress like a whore, drinking all the time, smoking all the time? Some of y'all black women have almost become dudes out here. I'm going to be completely honest. And the thing that's sad is you don't see the Asian women and the so-called European women and the so-called East Indian women doing this. None of them say they need to be independent of their man. But our women are always strong, black, and independent. But where's the white woman doing that? Where's the white woman? I work all day and I do this and where does she do that to the white man? You don't see that. She ain't looking for any type of self-gratification, or gratification from anybody else. You know what I'm saying? She ain't looking to be worshiped or praised for doing what a woman is supposed to do. You're supposed to work every day. You're supposed to pay your bills. You're supposed to clean up. You're supposed to cook. All these things you're doing, you want somebody to pat you on the back and give you a cookie. This is what being a woman is. You're supposed to get up and do your hair. You ain't supposed to be running around town in a bonnet every damn day, all day. And pajama pants, slides, and bonnets. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We got to stop this shit. Like somebody got to be teaching you the right way. We got the remedies here, though. I'm telling you, we have a resolution for you here. It's the truth. All right? Like most people, Kevin Samuel or whatever, I know he's passed away. So I won't talk about him too much, but yeah, he used to irritate me, but not because he wouldn't be on point with some things. He was on point with a lot of things, but he used to irritate me though, because he always talked about black women, but he never had a resolution. He never had a cure to their disease. He never had a cure or answer to their problems. The answer to your problem, sister, is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High and staying in order. That is the answer to every problem you have. I guarantee you that if you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments and you stay in order, you can fix your relationship. Right. And if that man is evil and wicked, the Lord will get rid of him. He'll get rid of him. If you continue to be righteous, either he's going to become righteous or he's going to leave and be wicked. He's going to be lukewarm and get spit out. But if you're lukewarm, you're going to be spit out. These are all scriptures. All right, read that scripture.
Proverbs chapter 9, verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing.
Okay, a foolish woman is clamorous, which is loud, always loud and ignorant and all that. Or she's always hollering and screaming at a man. And when she gets angry, she starts raising her voice. That's a clamorous woman. See, a real woman, she ain't gonna never raise her voice. She gonna stay right there. She gonna stay right there. She ain't clamorous. Man might get loud. A woman's gonna stay right there. She ain't clamorous. You see, she ain't gonna lose a step. She ain't gonna miss a step because she ain't clamorous. You understand? Read on.
Verse 14. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city. Verse 15. Call passengers who go right on their ways.
Now listen, this is how you recognize these type of women. This is what they do. They stand out there on the corners like hookers, like whores, outside the clubs, and they try to get people to come their way. On the internet, taking all these pictures, all these videos. Do you know that's to seduce you? That's why when you scroll through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, it's all that popping up. Man, I be having so much of that stuff popping up on my thing, and it's like, oh, this is what you look at. No, it's not. It's there. It's everywhere. It's to entice you. You hear what I'm saying? It's to seduce you. Right. She ain't making them big old googly eye videos and everything, because she, just thinks it's just fun to do. No, she's trying to seduce you. Take him. He's trying to seduce you. She's trying to seduce you. You understand? She don't wear all of them wigs, all that makeup and them big old elephant eyelashes and everything just for fun. No, she's trying to seduce you. Sometimes they got husbands and they trying to seduce somebody else's man. Read on.
Verse 14. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city. Verse 15, to call passengers who go right on their ways. 16, whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. And as for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him.
Now, if you simple, she's saying, come on in here, simple. She looking for a simple man. See, you brothers think that these women are running to you because, oh, she loves you so much. You got so much riz. You got so much swag. You got so much game. You so handsome. Oh, you're the man. That's why she likes you, because you're the best speaker in all of Israel. You dress the best. Oh, your braids are just so tawab. You are the great, you work out all the time. You just look so good. That's why she likes you. Oh, your homeboy's wife is calling you because you're just the best counselor in all of Israel. That's why she runs to you. No, she runs to you because she thinks that you're the sucker. You're the simple one. You're the one who is going to fall for her eyelashes, fall for her videos, working out, in her spandex and stretch pants and her coochie cutters and bouncing around and half naked. You're the one that's going to go for the twerking video. You're the sucker. You're the simple one that's going to turn into her. Do you understand? She's looking for a simp. Do you think she wants a man who tells her what to wear? Do you think Cardi B wants a man to tell her what to wear? You think Beyonce wants a man to tell her to put some clothes on? You think that they want somebody to tell them what time they got to come in the house? Christine Rock that be dealing with Blueface. You think that she want to be with a man to tell her when to come in the house? Or somebody who tell her no? Do you think that these type of women, no, they looking for simple men. Your wife left you and went to that weak man because she's looking for a simple man who she can control, emasculate, and dictate what everything that goes on in her life. She wants to be the man. Her highest aspiration is to be over your head. It's not to be with you because you're so handsome and so strong. Oh, you're just the best man for her. No, she thinks you're simple out. All right. And if you turn into this type of woman, you are a damn simple man, a simpleton. Read on.
Verse 17. Stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. Verse 18. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell.
Do you know what it's saying is everything, it seems sweet. Well, see, this is us in the Bible. Y'all just don't know that. What it's saying right there is like, you know what I'm saying? In secret, you want to go sleep with this woman, right? You want to go sleep with her, your homeboy's wife in secret. Lock that door, Baba Kashar. You want to go and mess with this woman and you don't even want to claim her as your wife. You just want to go screw her and then, you know, and that's it. You don't want to tell everybody that you slept with her because it seems like it's sweet, right? But what you don't know is you about to go, you by everybody she sleeps with, she has cheated on them, lied, used them, abused them. You don't know that she done set back doors so many people. You do not know what you're getting yourself into when you go into this woman, man. You do not know the evil that is about to fall upon you, the death that is going to come upon you from dealing with this type of woman, man. You don't know that every time you go to wherever she's at, she's going to be a brawling dragon in your household. Every day you go in there, you never know the day when you're going to have to fight when you go in your household. You're going to, every day you go to twist that damn doorknob and turn that key, you're going to be thinking like, damn, is this the day I'm going to be fighting? Am I going to have to physically fight her today? Am I going to end up in jail this time? Is she going to stab me? Is she going to kill me in my sleep? Am I going to have to, these are the things you're going to have to deal with this type of woman. It's not sweet. Drop that and let's go to Proverbs 7 and 16. Y'all think that y'all rushing into something sweet. I'm telling you, young men, you're not. Women, if this is you, you know it's you. It's time to change. It's time to repent. True repentance is stopping what you're doing. It's not trying to stop. That's practicing repentance. The real word repentance means you stop, you turn away, you don't do it anymore. You ain't in the truth if you haven't accepted multiple wives. Keep going. Yes, sir.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 16.
Let's go.
I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry. With carved works, with fine linen of Egypt.
She done got all the nicest stuff she can find in America. Look at her bedroom. I seen a video of this chick earlier. She's half naked. She got a camera going all the way around her room, showing her room and how pretty it is, and everything is decorated. And she got to have the nicest bed sheets. All of her stuff is neat. It's in order. It looks, and she's just twirling that camera around, showing her room off and how glorious her room is and her bed and everything else. And I'm looking at this woman, right? And I'm saying, well, damn, this is a beautiful woman. Where is her husband? Ain't no way that she has a bed that fine, the sheets is so expensive. The pillowcase is so expensive. The room is clean. There's nothing in there. There wasn't nothing. She might got a couple cats or something running around. I don't know. A lot of them have cats. It's a thing. I don't know. But, or small dogs. It's small dogs and cats, or one big ass dog. I don't know what that is. But it's a thing. So I'm like, man, where's her husband? There is no way any man with money would definitely love to buy her, to get her toes and nails done. She's beautiful, man. Drop dead gorgeous. No husband. None. It's a trap. What's the trap called? What's it called? What kind of trap is it again? What's it called? It's a trap, man. It's gonna come to my mind. Read the scripture. Keep going, please.
Verse 17. I have performed such.
Thought trap. It's a thought trap. Salakia came to my mind. Go ahead, priest.
I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon.
Oh, it smells so good in her bedroom. She got her whole house smelling good. You know why she run around cleaning like a maniac all damn day? Because she's lonely and full of demons. You ever argue with a woman that left and came back, the whole goddamn house is clean, spotless from top to bottom. That damn cleaning demon jumps on her. She get to cleaning everything in the damn house. She can't even stop. She come in with that demon on her. She can't even sit down. You be like, hey, relax, baby. She can't relax. It's a damn demon on her. Start cleaning everything all over the place. Cleaning and cleaning like she OCD. You ever seen it? It's real. It's a thing. Keep going.
Verse 18. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves. Let us solace ourselves with loves.
Uh-huh.
Verse 19.
Diddy love. No Torah.
Verse 19. For the good man is not at home.
The good man is not at home. You know why the good man is not at home? Now we know there ain't no such thing as a good man. There's a righteous man and there's a wicked man. Right? But the righteous man is not at home. Why is he not at home? He ain't at home because he's working. He's hustling. Or he's over there tending to his other wife, his other children. He's doing whatever it is he has to do. Or maybe he's even out with his brothers. And everybody's reading the Bible and laughing and talking shit. But the good man is away from home. Right? So when he's away and he don't come back, oh, he's with that broad. So now here goes her chance to do what? Be a whore. Go ahead.
He is gone a long journey.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 20.
Now, when the man is gone too long, what is that? What does that say? Why does it say a long journey? Because it's trying to tell you about the nature of this woman. This woman, you can't leave her too long. See, these are the things you got to pick up on when you're dating her. Take her to go get some coffee or something. Don't take her nowhere expensive. Take her ass to go get some coffee. And have a coffee with her and just talk to her. Take your time, young man. Take your time. I'm telling you things that I wish I was told when I was young. Take your time. You understand? And I don't give a damn if you're 40 or 50. You're still a young man in his truth. Take your time. You understand? You're going to find out some things about this woman when you talk to her. You're going to find out that you can't leave her alone too long because she needs all the attention. She has to feel good all the time. She can never be sad. She can never be lonely. Lonely? She can never get horny. She can't deal with that. She can't deal with being horny. She has to have penis and sex all the time. Someone always has to touch her, console her, kiss her, tell her she's beautiful. She needs it all the time, like a dope fiend needs crack cocaine. You know how a dope fiend can't stop smoking. They sell every damn thing they got, man. They start creating things. They start crushing cans. They get to doing all kind of stuff to get high. Whatever it takes to get high. Women are the same. These type of women are the same way. Listen to them when they talk. You can't be away long. Oh, no. Don't be away for no week, no 2 weeks. Please don't go to jail. Do not go to jail. You go to jail on one of these women, she will be sleeping with your homeboys, your cousins, your brothers, anybody she can find who will give her some penis. She is going to sleep with them. Whoever listens to her bullshit and agrees with every dumb thing she says, she is going to give that man vagina. Don't be away from this type of woman too long. She is going to cheat. She's going to commit adultery. She'll tell you if you listen to her. She'll let you know, oh, I don't do the prison stuff. I don't do prison time. I don't do that. You'll say, well, damn, Jesus went to jail. All kind of prophets and priests went to jail. Hell, I don't know one black revolutionary who didn't go to jail. Malcolm X went to jail, even though he wasn't in the truth. Martin Luther King wasn't in the truth. He went to jail. Marcus Garvey and them. I'm not sure if Marcus Garvey got locked up, but I'm sure he's been arrested. I know for a fact that the Black Panther parties, all them niggas went to jail. Salaki, all them brothers went to jail. All of them. All them Negroes. I can say Negroes. All those Negroes went to jail. Man, she'll tell you. She ain't doing no penitentiary time. She going to sleep with someone else. And then when you come back home, she is going to want you to take her back. She's going to want you to put your mouth where another man's genitals been. She's going to expect you to do that. You understand? This is the woman that you're dealing with. Read on.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 20. He has taken a bag of money with him and will come home at the day appointed. So
she's saying, I know when he's going to be back. I know how he moves. I know how he's over there with that bitch right now. Used to be a sister in the truth and sister this, but now it's just the bitch over there. He's with the bitch right now. I know he ain't coming home tonight. I'm going to stay out all night tonight. He ain't coming home tonight. I know how he moves. I know the appointed time when he gets here. Let me call him real quick and see where he's at so I can get the appointed time. You understand? This is how they think. This is this type of woman. Keep going.
Verse 21. With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips, she forced him.
Now listen, she forces him. The man he ain't trying to give in, but she forces him with the flattering of her lips, the batting of her eyes, the perfume. You done went in this woman's house and sat on her bed. Let me give you guys a big, I'm gonna give you a big tip, brothers. Do not put yourself in situations to fall to these type of women, because you will. Don't tell yourself you're strong enough to handle it. You're not. You're not strong enough to handle it. Do not put yourself in situations to commit adultery. Don't go sit down with no other man's wife. You're going to sleep with her. She's going to flatter you, and she's going to take you, and she is going to force you to sleep with her. Eventually, you're going to wake up and look when that demon comes off of you, and you're going to say, damn, I slept with a brother's wife. Damn. And Satan is going to have you, boy. Now you're going to pay for that, because there is no forgiveness for a sin when you know better. You're going to have to get them stripes now. And they surely coming. She going to get you. Don't go lay up with that. Don't go sit with her and think you can go sit. Hey, just come on over, fix you something to eat, fix you a drink, chill. It's nothing like that. We're just friends. It's platonic or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. Man, you're going to go over there. You're going to end up screwing that woman, man. Stay from around that, man. Don't fall for that. You understand? Stay out of that woman's house. Do not go in. Do not turn in. Don't go. I need a ride. Call one of the sisters, get you a ride, man. Salakia, man. It's a bus over there. You need some bus fare? Salakia, here go $10 to get on the bus, man. That's more than enough to get an Uber, a Lyft, and get yourself home. Ain't you married to Curtis and them? Oh, yeah, man. Since I'm Salaki. I know he ain't in the truth or nothing like that, but I ain't going to be able to give you a ride home this time. Because she get in that car with you, she gonna get you. She gonna get you. Don't put yourself in any predicament where you're gonna get got. The Lord always makes a way for you to escape. And I'm giving it to you right now. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you the game. All right? Read, let's go to Proverbs 14 and 13. And then we're going to wrap it up with a couple videos.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 13. Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness.
Said it again.
Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness.
Okay, keep going.
Verse 14. The backslider.
No, Salakia is 14, 1 through 3. Salakia. It's chapter 14, verse 1 through 3. No, so go ahead, Hebrew.
Proverbs chapter 14.
We could have rocked that out too. No, go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 1. Every wise woman buildeth her house.
Every wise woman does what?
Buildeth her house.
Every wise woman does what?
Buildeth her house.
Sister, if you're wise, you're going to do what?
Buildeth her house.
Every wise woman builds her home.
But the foolish plucketh it down.
But the Salaki, keep going.
But the foolish plucketh it down with her hand.
But the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. With her hands. She's so damn foolish, she doesn't realize she's tearing her house down.
Right.
She ain't building it up. You think because you going to work, you building your house? You ain't building your house because you got a job. You was taught that by your oppressor, sis. You was taught that you was somebody because you got a degree. You was taught that you was valuable, a high value woman because you have money. That's not building. That's not how you build a family with money. That's how you get material things. It's how you get materialistic things. It's how you get that. It's not how you build a family. You build a family with order. Order is how you build a family. Structure.
That's right.
Correction. Right?
Right.
That's how you build a family. See, a wife that builds her family keeps the order in her household. Now the family's going to work. Why? Because the order isn't being broken. Ain't nothing to fight about. Whatever your dad said, that's what it is. But mom, hey man, what did he say? How in the hell does a kid go to the mom about something and then the woman fighting with the man over what a kid said? That's backwards.
Right.
That's not the order. The order is, hey, you can come to me, but I'm going to go to him. And when he tells me what it is, I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you what it is. Because me and him, we a team. You understand? He's the head, I'm the tail. And together we run this mug. You hear me? That's the order in the household. That's how you build the household. The children need to be able to see you and the father work together. That's what they need to see. They don't need to see you, well, when I was, and the way I feel, and the way I thought about it, and the way this is not about you, bitch. It's bigger than you. Can anything be bigger than you, bitch? Can anything be more important than the way you feel? Your point of view, your thoughts and feelings, can there be anything that is more important than you? Could the kids just possibly be more important? Can the order and the discipline in their lives be more important than what you feel? Your perception, how you see things, how you want things to be. Can anything be more important than that? For some of you know, I'm afraid it can't be. Read that.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 2. He that walketh in his uprightness, he that walketh in his uprightness feareth the Lord.
A man who is righteous fears the Lord. How do you know if he fears the Lord? Because he keeps the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Not because he lets you scream and holler in his face. Not because he lets you push him around and punk him around the house. That ain't no righteous man. That's a punk. That man has not had the spirit of the Most High. A man who you argue with, you should, let me tell you something. A woman should never win one argument in your house. Not one. Not one argument. She shouldn't win one of them. You know why? When I first heard that, listen, when a man first said that, I heard a man say that one day, right? And I was like, ain't that some prideful shit? I was like, that shit sound prideful to me. A woman can't win no arguments? I was young. I was a young man. She can't win no arguments. But do you know what he didn't say that I'm going to say to you today? I'm going to make it clearer for you. It was clear enough, really. I was just young, couldn't understand. But let me say this. There should be no arguments in your house. Clap that up. Should be no woman arguing with her man about nothing. Ain't shit to debate. The debate, there's no debate. There's no debate. When your man says that's what it is, that's what it is. You riding with your man, you know what? How many of y'all have seen those couples, them older couples like that? In them couples, you just can't, they like this. Whatever my man say, that's what it is. You be like, damn, it's different when you see it. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's a good sight to see. I'm telling you. I've never seen Commander General Johanna's wife ever cuss at him. I've never seen her curse at him. I've never seen her argue with him. I've never seen General Muhammad's wife cuss him out, tell him what to do. Never seen that happen in public. I've never seen that. I'm not saying these sisters, I've never seen what they did at home. I'm just saying that I've never seen General Johanna's wife on the internet saying he ain't worth shit. I've never seen that. Have you ever seen President Trump's wife get on there and say he ain't shit? What about Bill Gates' wife? None of them until they robbed him for all those millions of dollars. Once they robbed him, now he ain't shit. See what I'm saying? Now they came up. It's like, hey, they up now. It's all about the money, man. It's all about feeling good. See what I'm saying? They feel good as hell now. Cassie never said that Puff Daddy was a sex trafficker until she robbed him for $30 million. She been sleeping with this dude 15, 20 years, man. Now all of a sudden he's a trafficker and she hits him for $30 million. Well, he got to be something. See, let me explain something to you about this victim syndrome, because this is just a victim syndrome, right? A lot of women that have mental illness, they have to make themselves a victim to justify the evil things that they're getting ready to do and that they're already doing. They have to constantly remind themselves that they have a purpose in sinning and being evil. And their purpose is justified by something that you did that made them feel bad. You did something that made them feel bad that they didn't agree with. Now they have the right to commit adultery. They have a right to scream and holler at you. They have a right to run off and do whatever they want with the money. They have a right to run off with the kids. They have a right to run off with half of everything you own. They have a right now to just do whatever the hell they want to do because you made them feel bad. That's a victim. That's like a victim syndrome. I don't even know what the hell you call it, but it's a sickness and it's a mental illness. You apologize to me, bow down to me, say you're wrong to me. Why? You should never argue with me. If I told you that it's this, you should have said, if you said it's it, that's it. If you said it's up, it's up. If you said they was wrong, they wrong. That's how you need to be behind your husband. If he's wicked and unrighteous and wrong, then God will check him, because that's God's job. It's not your job to run down the alley and punch a man in the head until he's unalived because you feel like what he did was unrighteous and wicked. The Lord said he creates good and does wicked and does evil. He creates good and evil. Salakia, not wicked, evil. How the hell you know what God wants this man to do? The Lord says it's a time for everything. Bitch, who are you? Who gave you the authority? Who gave you the crown? Who put you in the man's seat? Who put you in the driver's seat to be the man? Oh, he can't do what I do. So because he can't do what I do, God got you doing what you're doing. Woman, are you foolish? One car accident changed your whole goddamn life. Yeah, real talk. One pap smear with all kind of, what's that damn cervical cancer changed your whole damn life. One high blood pressure stroke changed your whole goddamn life. One day you up on your feet balling, the next day you can't even wipe your own ass. God he gives and he takes away. You better be careful. You better be careful. Stop trying to take the glory from God. You have the degree you have because of God. You have the work ethic you have because of God. You have the health that you have to get up and go to work because of God. God can take it away from you. Trust me, I know he can take it. I'm not talking to you because I just out the side of my mouth. I'm talking to you from experience. You're talking to a rich nigga who had it all, lost it all, got it back, lost it again, got it back. I know what I'm talking about, y'all. You hear me? The Lord is sending real prophets and priests out. I'm a real, y'all, I don't got to tell you what it is. All glory to Yahweh while Yahweh Shah. I ain't nothing without the Most High. Everything I've ever done, I give the credit to the Most High. Everything. I couldn't have had these beautiful children without the Most High. I couldn't have had these beautiful wives I have without the Most High. I couldn't have had the beautiful brotherhood that I've had. All these brothers up in here that I love dearly. I couldn't have had these brothers without the Most High. I couldn't teach no class without the Most High. I couldn't raise up no school without the Most High. I couldn't have taught Quadash Zion without the Most High. I couldn't have sat up under Captain Mao Kwai without the Most High. I couldn't have been able to do the feast days without the Most High. I couldn't have kept this is the spirit you need to be in, woman. Now I cook and I clean and I do. You couldn't do a damn thing unless God allowed you. Stop being so vain and masculine before God show you who the real man is. He'll show you. I promise you he will. By the time that demon come up off of you, God will break your ass down. You'll be laying under the bridge some damn where with nothing. And everything that you had will be gone because the wealth of the wicked is set aside for the righteous, I guarantee you. You're going to look up and you ain't going to have a damn thing because everything that God is adding unto you, you're ungrateful, you're unworthy. Why? Oh, no, it's not that. That ain't what it is. It's not that. It's not me. It's not. No, it's not. It ain't. Yes, bitch, it is. You have a demon on you and you got to get it off of you because it's making you lukewarm. And if you're lukewarm from too long, you're going to get spit out. See, I could damn near look at it. I've been around so long, I could damn near look at it. I can look at a female, I can look at a brother, I can say, nah, she ain't gonna make it. She better hurry up and do a U-turn. She don't do no U-turn, she ain't gonna make it. I'm sorry. She's one righteous woman away from committing suicide. Soon as her man gets a righteous woman who accepts multiple wives, she ain't gonna know what the hell to do. Because he gonna be so in love with that woman, she ain't gonna know what to do. She been out of shape with the half-ass woman that he's dealing with over here. Wait until he starts dealing with a woman who accepts multiple wives. She encourages it. Hell, she might be half-ass hollering at sisters trying to bring them to her husband. You in trouble now, sis. Oh, you in trouble. She trying to call up the sister and go bowling and go play tennis. She don't care. She ain't bitching and complaining about him going over there for a week, a weekend, or none of that. She ain't calling and blowing up the phone all damn night while he's laid with her. She respecting their time and their privacy and vice versa. She ain't playing with the money and shit now because he went and took her on a trip or she went to one high holy day. They both gonna be in the high holy days. She gonna be in there. I got brothers. Listen, man, I lived in the house with 2 wives at the same time. They ain't never fight. They ain't never beat each other up. I know it's possible. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I want you to understand, you young brothers need to beware of these type of women. You understand what I'm saying? Beware of these type of women. You sisters, if you know this is you, get it together. Get it together, because you only have a certain amount of grace period of time before the Lord get rid of you. He gonna send the man that tells you what you want to hear. Satan gonna come with that man that tells you what you want to hear. He gonna have that feel good love like Diddy. Yeah, he gonna be smooth as honey. He gonna tell you, he's gonna, hey baby, you know, I never raise my voice at you, baby. I never raise my hand at you. What did that man do? I would never do that, girl. Look at all this money I got over here. If he was really a man of God, he would be able to provide for you. He would be able to do everything. I got you, baby. Come on over here. And you are about to lose your life. Brother, she gonna tell you, I'm everything you ever wanted. I'm everything you ever needed. Turn into me. But it says in the scriptures that a man who is righteous will escape her snares. You will escape her snares. You won't get stuck in her web. You understand? Be righteous. Keep coming to class. We're gonna keep beating away at this. Sisters, if you got problems, if this is you, please come to class. We will give you counsel, but you have to follow it or it will not work. We'll give you order, but it will not work if you don't listen. We'll give you the scriptures to fight your demons, but you have to use them when the shit comes. You can't, when it happens in your living room, you got to use the scriptures. Right. You can't fight a man and then go back and, oh, shalom, Lord Christ. But damn, you already done burnt the house down. With that being said, I'm Officer Kunayala, the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yohana off of 125th 1 West Harlem, New York. We have a brick by brick event coming up. September the 13th through the 15th. September the 13th through the 15th. All right, the itinerary is finna go out. It's finna go out. You understand? Y'all want to, Quadash Shayan's going to host the situation. It's going to be lit. Y'all want to pop out, man. If you're in the Midwest, we're going to have a huge camp that Saturday. Please come out. If you need help with transportation or lodging, call right now and get it. There may be funds for lodging and transportation. Go ahead. The info is on the internet. It is on my page. It is on Quadash Zion's page. It should be on Maccabea's page. You got it on your page yet? My page it says Blue Carter. That's my page right there, because they keep blocking my damn name. Every time I put my name on there, they find a way to shadow ban me. So go ahead. Yeah, you should be in there. You're tagged in it. And it's posted on my page, and I'm going to post it a bunch. I'm going to post it every day, damn near, until September the 13th when it starts, through the 14th, through the 15th. Camp is the 14th. The 15th, we're going to do some events. I'm going to let Quadash, when that itinerary come out, I'm going to let him go ahead. We're going to do a whole commercial for it. Y'all come out, look, like, share, subscribe. It's the only way that we can keep doing this, y'all. Push this truth. Shalom.
Give them a hand. Well, first things first, of course, Kunayala, of course, amazing class as always. You know what I mean? He's probably one of my favorite teachers. Yeah, so, Oh, yeah, damn right. We are going to get into the security announcements and the Lord's Prayer, and that's about it. We are over the time. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister.
There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find it in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Also, the book of Malachi chapter 3, 8 through 10 means 10th in the Hebrew, Ma'ashera. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. A priest fund is a free will offering for priests, not mandatory whatsoever. Amount that you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation. So, memorial of blowing of the trumpets is going to be October 2nd. All right. If you don't know what the history of that Holy Convocation, we'll just go over that, very soon. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school to start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. So once again, as a trooper, as a brother, everything has to be all black. It cannot be any other color whatsoever. Otherwise, we will definitely let you know that you gotta change the outfit, change the attire. But otherwise, imajum means to stand. So that means everybody stands. And Wapani Hakwadam means to face the east. For us in Minnesota right here, this is going to be the east. All right? We are just going to do the Lord's Prayer. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwaka.
Malakwaka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Rakazaka.
Rakazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'arataza.
Ba'arataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalak.
Wasalak.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Kabawa.
Kabawa.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Kasalak.
Kasalak.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Kabawa.
Kabawa.
Yanawa.
Yanawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Taba'a Nawa.
Taba'a.
Vanasaya 1.
Vanasaya 1.
Abba.
Abba.
Hawashinawa.
Hawashinawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Wa'ala.
Wa'ala.
Wa'kaparaf.
Wa'kaparaf.
La Awalamium.
Wa'alayam.
Aman.
Aman.
In English. Our Father,
which
art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. All right. So Sar, which means to turn in the Hebrew. So everybody turns to me. All right. Courtesy salute for the men. Minister Mashabat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shemi Sharbat Yazmata. All right. Turn to the sisters. Courtesy salute for the sisters. All right. Minister Mashabat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shemi Shah. That's my top. Class dismissed. That's right.
We love you, black women.
That's right.
Keep it right. Keep it right.